Hey guys, before we start today's very special Music is Win Q&A podcast that happens monthly, I'd like to thank the sponsor of the show, AudioBlocks. You can get a discounted rate to an annual subscription of AudioBlocks. Did you realize this, Bethany?
Oh my God, I didn't know.
1 year of AudioBlocks at a very special rate. The world's largest royalty-free music library. All you have to do is go to audioblocks.com/musiciswin. That's AudioBlocks. AudioBlocks.com/musiciswin for all the royalty-free music you can imagine. And now, it's Q&A.
It's Q&A time. It's Q&A time. It's Q&A time. You got that Q?
It's Q&A
I got that
time.
Wow, what a beautiful voice you have.
We are going to jump right into it because who wants to waste time?
I do. Today's St. Patrick's Day.
You know,
That's why
I don't
we're
like
both wearing green.
I don't like recording
Greens. We're both wearing greens.
I don't like recording podcasts on holidays because then it comes out after the holiday and people are like, who cares?
Right. It's not St. Patrick's Day
It's like
anymore.
having a Christmas podcast 3 days
Right.
after Christmas. Everyone's like, ugh,
Right.
I'm not listening to
I
this.
understand that. But that's why we're both wearing green. We just have
It's
to
too bad
state
we don't
that.
have any green beers.
And it's also Saturday. And you know what? The worst thing about Music is Win is that Saturdays can be Mondays.
Yeah, every
Here at
day
Music
is
is Win.
Saturday and every day is Monday, depending on how much work we have to do.
Exactly.
But, you know, if nothing nothing
Nothing.
easy was ever worth doing. Or wait, nothing hard to achieve was ever easy. How's that saying
Oh
go?
my gosh. Tyler, do you know what everybody... Okay, one last St. Patrick's Day thing.
Okay.
Do you know what every American is doing today?
Drinking green beer.
Yes, but besides that,
Searching for a pot of gold.
they're all talking and fighting about what percentage Irish they are with each other.
Oh, I'm part Irish.
I know everybody it seems
I
is.
truly am.
Do you know what percentage Irish you are?
I would say at least half.
What?
My grandparents' last name is Sullivan,
Oh, dang.
and I have plaques. It says Slante, which means cheers, and
I think it's...
Slante,
I
Slante,
shouldn't... Slancha.
Slant.
Slancha. I should know this.
Anyways,
I
I'm
went to-
definitely part Irish. I don't know how much.
I think
but-
I'm like 12%.
And I have green eyes. Oh, yeah.
I know. I pinched Tyler this morning because he wasn't wearing any green.
That wasn't fair.
And he was like, my eyes are green.
Yeah, so I'm always
that
wearing
worked
green.
in second grade, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get to the questions.
Okay, let's start. David McFarling asks, speaking of green, where in the world is baby? My green, emerald green PRS.
Did you break up with her?
No, of course not. She's my child. I can't break up with a child.
Oh, okay.
It's not like a sexual
Did you send her off to
relationship.
boarding school?
You may say that. You may say that.
Oh, I forgot what really you did.
She has been sent somewhere very special, which some of you may know. You don't know where she is, but you may know the destination she is if I said it, which I'm not going to do. But let's just say baby
Is in good hands.
She's in good hands.
Literally.
Oh. She's in good hands. She needed a little makeover. Let's say that. And maybe a little sharpening. And
Tender loving care.
and the thing about it is she's really been abused over the past few years. She's been fidget spinner glued. She's been dropped. She's been hit on stuff. So it was really time to make her feel good again. So that's where she is.
Okay.
She's not been sold, contrary to
Ooh, you would never
the
do
conspiracy theorists
that. Yeah.
out there.
Kevin Hoover says, rate more guitar players. I like hearing your thoughts and their skills.
So the reason I included this question, it's not really a question, it's a demand. But I did a video called Ranking Your 50 Favorite Guitar Players on Twitter. And I tried to premise the fact that this is the stupid video idea and that I just don't have any right to say anything about a guitar player's skill level. And it was really facetious throughout. So I don't know if I'm going to make another video like that, although a lot of people gave me good feedback. But if I said Mark Knopfler got a 6 out of 10, I said that in that video. I'm not saying that he's worse than me. Like if I gave myself a grade, which I did give myself a grade, it was a 1 out of 10. So it was kind of a mixed bag. And some people on YouTube probably saw that and were like, this guy, don't rate guitar players, bro. Come on. Like, this is music. And obviously that's true, but I was just trying to have some fun. And I don't know if I'll do it again, but maybe I will. Let me know if
This
you
guy wants you to.
really want me to.
Kevin does.
No, well, maybe Kevin.
What did you rate yourself?
1.
That seems a little
Blaze got a
inaccurate.
2. They asked me to rate Blaze as a guitar player.
I think you've given him too much credit with it too.
Yeah, that's probably right. A Rohan Kanan asks, when are you going to compete with Stevie T for a Weird Faces showdown? Here, let me try and do the
Ooh.
Stevie T face. I don't know.
That's pretty good.
I don't know if I could compete with him. He's pretty masterful with his grimaces. But
That's a good idea. You guys should do that.
maybe we should send him some messages. I don't know how people contact him, Instagram or YouTube, and maybe we should get a little rumble going on, a little controversy on YouTube. Who can do the weirdest, best guitar faces? Like a guitar face battle. It's like a shred battle, but you have to do weird guitar faces.
I think.
What do you think?
And you need to do hashtag guitar face battle.
Ooh, that's a good idea. Let's get this brewing.
Yeah.
Hashtag guitar face battle. Tag Stevie T.
That needs to
And
happen.
We're gonna see if we can get that happening. All right, Jack of Spades Gaming asks, any giveaways happening soon?
Well, sir, if you listen to the podcast, they happen every week.
Weekly giveaways, in fact, on this podcast, which we will be revealing a winner sometime during this podcast. I send out a secret word. Hardcore listeners hear that word and then figure out if they're chosen the next week. That's all I'll say about that, because you have to find out when and where it is. You got to listen to the podcast. That's part of it. But also, I'm running a giveaway currently for a Korg Miku. So,
that's right.
Reverb.com/musiciswin. You can enter to win that hilarious.
You always have
pedal.
some giveaway going on.
I'm trying to
Constantly.
constantly be giving things away. There's no reason I shouldn't be.
You just gave away a crazy guitar that was signed by
Yep. And I'm going to
Guitar
be giving
Heroes.
away another guitar soon with Framus Guitars. They want to do a giveaway. And
How many
companies want to give away pedals.
guitars do you currently have, Tyler? Seems like they've been coming
Well,
in.
guess
a
what?
lot.
I'm trying to give some away. So
Yeah.
I know I'm lucky, so I'm trying to pay it back.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what's going on. Kim Jong Oink, he says,
Oink.
well, how do I transition from tab to learning real sheet music? And this got a lot of upvotes, so I decided to include it. To transition from tab to learning real sheet music, I would say you need to get a sheet music sight reading book. I recommend Reading Studies for Guitar by William Levitt. And you basically have to do it just like anything else. You have to do it every day and be consistent. But
Do you mean he actually has to practice?
yeah,
Oh.
sight reading especially, it's like learning to read a new language, because it's called sight reading. You're reading a language via eyeballs.
I might like to do that. I love learning new languages.
Some people are akin to that type of
Right.
rote methodology, but I think that
It's like math, kind of.
it's interesting. You start to see the music notes in patterns, like a Rorschach test or something. Like you see a group of rhythms, and you can
It's like a group
see
of
it.
letters.
It's like how people can read really fast. It's
Right.
like they're not really looking at one word; they're looking at a
They're
group
not
of
looking
words.
they're not looking at each word.
Yeah. So It's really neat.
That's so cool.
And it's really cool to just be able to sit a piece of music down that you've never heard before and play it.
Right. It seems like that would be extremely useful.
Yeah, I mean, not really.
Really?
Not.
I mean, it's really not really.
Really not really.
It's really not really useful.
I mean, unless you're going to be a session guitar player or some sort of hired gun.
It seems like it would be cool.
Well, it's not going to make you a worse musician, but it's also something you have to dedicate a lot of time to get proficient at, and you may, depending on your goals, want to invest your time elsewhere. But I will say, if you do want to do it, then the most important thing is when you are reading a given piece of music, do not stop. So even if you're missing every single note, if you hit that last note, pong, on the rhythm that it's supposed to be, the next time you go back, you'll have hit 2 notes and then 3 notes. And another tip is to not memorize the piece of music that you are trying to learn, because then it becomes muscle memory and you aren't really reading. So lots to think about there.
It seems like you're a nerd.
Well, I can be.
And I was interested in that conversation.
Well, you are a nerd.
I must be a nerd too.
You are a nerd.
We're nerds together.
Who's next?
We have Wolf G.
Wolf G!
When are you going to make a Habits of Dimebag Daryl video? FFS. Ugh.
What does that mean?
For F's sake.
What? That is vulgar language.
gosh.
A vulgar display of power, if you will.
That's why I bleeped it out.
That's a Pantera album. Dimebag.
I knew that.
Yeah. When am I going to do it? Soon.
Jeez, Tyler, when are you going to do it?
It's the next Habits video. Either that one or Petrucci is the next one. But as you know, I have to practice really a lot to even get close to a quarter of their skills. So I'm not rushing those videos, because every time I come out with them, I'm not doing them again. So I want it to be really good. But it's in the works.
Give them some time.
I got to work on my whammy squeals and my ridiculously scooped shreddy solos.
Let me say this one because I want to say this guy's name.
Okay.
The Russian Weeaboo.
Nice one.
That's fun. How do I tell my parents I'm a bass player? Yikes.
Do you have any advice for this?
I would say your parents should love you no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
So don't be afraid. Just put it out there.
Yeah, I mean, the more that you keep it inside, the harder it's going to be for you to move on with your life and also live day to day.
Right.
I mean, I know a few people who have admitted that they're bass players, and you notice a difference between
their lives are fairly normal now.
Right, but you notice a difference between when they were keeping it inside and hiding it, and now that they're out as a bass player, they've really learned to cope with that truth and also started to really enjoy their lives, I think, as best as they can.
If you don't want to be direct about it and just say it to their face, I would, put some hints out there. Leave a bass in the living room.
Yeah, that's a good tip.
And then,
I mean, maybe even just a pack of bass strings.
Right. And they'll start getting the hint. And then when you do actually tell them, it won't be such a shock.
And honestly, the sooner you tell them, the sooner they'll stop getting mad at you at like your bad grades in school and your lack of friends.
They'll finally understand why your IQ is so low.
Right. So it's really just something that it's like a Band-Aid, just do it and everything the pressure will be released as soon as you do. So good luck.
We're
Stay
praying
strong
for you.
and let us know how it goes. Now we're to the halfway point of the show. And we're going to talk about audio blocks. Did you know that all the content in audio blocks is royalty free? And you can use it for commercial or personal projects. I don't know what happened to my voice right there. New clips are added regularly, so there's always something fresh to download. And I figured in this theme of Irish culture and St. Paddy's Day, we would...
You're not supposed to say St. Paddy's Day.
Ooh, I hope a little leprechaun doesn't jump out and be, "Oi, mate, get a boil!"
Do a jig. Do a jig. Tyler, get up and dance. Oh, pretty good, pretty good.
Where's my Guinness? Where's my Guinness? I would like a pint. I want a pint of Guinness, my lad. Laddie, laddie, laddie.
Oh, wow.
I found that on Audio Blocks, as I mentioned.
Are you out of breath now?
They have over 100,000 royalty-free clips of audio, loops, sound effects, and much more.
I like how you said people don't like when you talk about the holiday after it's over, and then
Yeah.
those are the clips you have.
Well, I wanted to bury the lead. So go to audioblocks.com for a great deal on an annual subscription to this awesome service. Audioblocks.com/music is win. That's Audioblocks, AUDIOBLOCKS.com/music is win.
Really, what I like about Audio Blocks is their little sound blurbs. What do you call those?
Sound effects.
Sound effects.
And there's like,
Yeah, like I like their music and everything too, but what I use them for in my personal vlogs for my YouTube channel are the sound effects.
nice subtle way to bring up your YouTube channel, Bethany.
Oh yeah, that was the real intent.
I wonder how many of you have figured out what it is we're doing. We've been traveling a lot.
If you follow my Instagram and my vlog, you should have a pretty good idea,
Yeah.
I think. But
No,
I don't know.
I don't think.
Yeah?
I still don't think they know. Nobody said a correct response as to what we're doing. By the way.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah,
I think you're wrong.
I think. Okay, Lily Baydown says, "How's Bethany doing? She's so pretty and amazing."
Oh, that's so sweet. Thanks, Lily. I'm doing just superbly well.
Really?
Yeah, I'm great. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm good.
That changed a lot. You were doing superbly great, and then you're like,
Do you know-
actually,
you
in
know-
like 3 seconds.
You know how people, whenever they ask you how you are, you just automatically say good?
Yeah.
And then you think about it and you're like, well,
I'm terrible.
but then you don't want to say that to people. People don't care.
The Amazing Raisin asks, "Do you listen to Ween?"
Tyler loves Ween, don't you?
Yeah.
What's a song of theirs that you like?
Where do I start?
Well, just pick one.
First of all, if you've never heard Ween, you won't know what band you're listening to from one album to the next. They're the most like chameleon band ever. They'll write like a folk country song and sing it like a folk country singer would, and then they'll have like a death metal song, and they'll have a bluesy R&B song.
Yeah.
The thing about Ween is they change their instrumentation also so much. Like they'll have electronic music, and then they'll have like samba music and all the instruments to
You
match.
know what song I like?
What's that?
I want to know, do you feel the same way? 'Cause if you do, I want to stay forever.
With you. Yeah,
like
stay
that.
forever.
You put that on a love CD for me once.
I love
Just
CD.
FYI for all of you people.
Awesome Sound is another great one. Voodoo Lady, of course. You probably heard that in Dude, Where's My Car? Let's see, what else can I say?
So the answer is yes, you listen to Ween.
Yes. The answer is resounding.
Finn Gallagher
Yes.
is next. He says, that looks like a sweet ride. Here's my question. If you had one wish besides infinite wishes, what would it be and why? Also, would you rather have infinite wisdom or infinite strength?
I think I would rather have infinite wisdom, because then I would be wise enough to know how to use my martial arts skills that I'm obviously wise about to defeat any enemy.
So you could use your infinite wisdom to have infinite strength.
Correct.
If you had infinite strength, though, would that mean you couldn't die?
I don't really understand, honestly. I don't know. It's kind of a
Or infinite never ends.
Open to
so Are
interpretation.
you living forever in
I
both
am
of these
strong
scenarios?
forever.
Yeah.
Does that mean I'm a zombie? Like when I die, I could still beat you up?
Maybe.
So somebody tries to beat me up and I'm dead. Normally, this is a little morbid, but if you wanted to punch someone who's dead, you wouldn't have much trouble doing that. But me, I would be like, nope, and punch.
I'm surprised you wouldn't pick strength because of all of your. Tyler has these dreams.
Don't tell them about my dreams.
Every time he's in a dream, he's fighting somebody. He's in a fight. So you have all this anger and wanting to kill people inside.
I don't want to kill people. I
Seems
just
like you would pick strength.
well, I often
Well,
envision.
you often.
Oops. I often I like to mentally prepare for things that may come, so that way if I'm thrust into a situation,
Like,
I know how to act.
You live for a zombie apocalypse. You would love for that to happen.
I would certainly be one of the last survivors.
But you
I don't know
skipped-
if you would make it.
I don't know if I would.
You'd be like the
Hey,
wife.
I can run for a really long time.
You would be like the wife in 28 Weeks Later who just gets trapped in the room trying to save some stupid kid.
Yeah, that would
And I'd be
me.
like, what are you doing? We don't even know that kid. Get out. And you'd be like, but the kid. And I'd be like, I'm out of here.
You're right. I would totally die. But you skipped the first question. If you had one wish, what would it be?
I wish I could eat anything and not get fat. I don't know.
That's
Something
a good one.
stupid. Like I would just eat Funyuns all day.
You could do something more, if you're.
I wish for world peace.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
No, but every time that happens, then something bad happens to make it happen. Like we all
Right.
become insubordinate
Yeah.
under like a one true ruler,
I think
like the Simpsons episode.
mine, thanks for asking me, Finn, but I think my wish,
You asked me.
I think my wish would be to time travel. I've always been so into that.
Well, that's another one where if
That
you
would be
change
so cool.
something in the past, who knows?
Right. Yeah. But you could find out how the butterfly effect, changes.
I
the
would go
future.
back and make sure that the Butterfly Effect movie was never made because that movie stinks. All right. Tom Effery says, who is your favorite bald guitarist?
That would be Joe Satriani, right?
You'd think that's the answer. And I challenge whoever is watching or listening right now, try and think of bald guitar players. Go. You have 5 seconds. 4,
Joe Satriani.
3,
Two.
1. See, it's hard. It's hard. You can think of a lot of guitar players with hair, but bald guitar players. Let me throw a few out. Tom Morello of Rage Against the Machine, Audio Slave. B.B. King, he was bald.
Oh.
John Scofield, one of the greatest jazz guitar players of all time.
Tyler Larson.
I'm not bald. Tony McAlpine, shredder. Steve Vai, backup guitar player, virtuoso. Tom Quayle, going bald.
What?
I'm sorry,
No,
Tom.
what? No, it's not.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's not. That's my joke. I said Tyler Larson.
Yeah, I know. He makes fun of himself, so I'm allowed to, I think.
I don't think that's how it works.
Lol. Shrimpy Fish asks, I broke my hand. Ooh, that sucks. How can I still practice guitar? That's easy. Use your other hand. Pretty simple there. Like if I broke my right hand, my picking hand, then I would just become a legato
That's
master.
a good idea for Can You Play It for our next segment of that.
Sure.
Get ready.
All right. Next week.
So I guess
Actually, it's not going to be next week. I'll tell
Which
you why.
hand would you want to break?
I would definitely want to break my picking hand, I think, because
So that would be your
that
right
one
hand?
doesn't require as much dexterity as your fretting hand.
But then
And you can still practice. Like,
that's
speaking
true.
of Tom Quayle, all jokes aside, he's like probably the best legato guitar player I've ever met. So he hardly, I mean, there's some technique happening in the right hand for muting strings and, picking here and there, but he can run through the guitar neck with just his fretting hand.
So
legato.
hopefully you broke your picking hand.
Hopefully if you broke your fretting hand, I don't know, figure out some
Just-
open tunings and like,
Learn how to play the drums,
no,
piano,
piano.
kazoo.
Kazoo, yeah. Figure out a kazoo. That's
Paul.
don't break your fretting hand. Paul asks, how do you like your eggs? How do you like
Tyler likes his eggs scrambled. I would know because I make him breakfast every day. You're welcome.
not every day. Many day.
Okay, 99% of the days.
Okay.
I'm sometimes. No, you don't like them any other way.
I do.
No, he doesn't like them. Tyler's a very picky eater. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but he's extremely picky. He has a texture issue with food, so he doesn't like anything gooey or soft, or weirdly chewy. Like it's hard to describe.
I also like the egg, the yolk broke.
Yeah, but that's still kind of. It ends up being kind of
It's
scrambled.
basically
the
a
way you
scrambled
do
egg.
it.
Yep.
How do I like my eggs?
You like scrambled eggs just as much as me.
Yeah, I do.
You like any kind of egg.
Yep.
Bethany is actually a creature of the deep who thrives on eggs. And she cannot go a day without eating at least 27 eggs.
I love eggs.
She
kinda
loves
weird.
to consume aborted chicken fetuses at will. And it's really quite carnal in nature.
They're just so delicious, and you can do so many things with them, like deviled eggs, egg salad.
If she
scrambled
doesn't get her
eggs.
eggs, then there's a noticeable anger, sort of aura, an angry aura.
I
around
couldn't
her.
live without them.
Yeah.
I could never be vegan. No way.
Yeah.
CF Live. This is for both of you. Oh, great. Thanks. What is your favorite color, movie, and breakfast cereal? If that's too long, pick one. Love your podcast. Keep them coming.
You go.
Okay. Favorite color is, I would have to say, teal.
Teal.
Teal. Who are you? Southern man?
Well, I would call teal. I would define it a little better.
Maybe aqua.
What are we in 4th grade?
Or maybe
give
violet.
me some
Violet.
real colors.
Blue.
No.
Green.
I mean like a descriptive color.
Magenta.
I was thinking seafoam green,
Oh.
powder blue.
Oh, I see.
You know what I'm saying?
What about galaxy purple?
Ooh, yeah, yeah. That's the color of my studio. It's a deep.
What's the color of this room? It's a pretty nice color.
Oh, this was some beach,
What was it called?
Mediterranean.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I'm quite fond of creamsicle red and ocean blue.
I thought you liked green. I thought green was your favorite color.
Yeah, green.
What's your favorite movie?
Favorite movie is probably just Dumb and Dumber. I could watch it over and over and over and never get tired.
Yeah, I really like Bridesmaids.
Yep, that's a classic.
I can pretty much quote that.
Breakfast cereal.
Entire movie.
I think when I was younger, it was Rice Krispie treats, which were like these big balls of Rice
Oh
Krispie
my
treats. Do you remember
gosh,
those?
yes.
Those were like really hard to find.
They were expensive too. My mom never. I don't think we got them.
I
We
didn't
got
get
them
them.
once because I definitely had them.
But I'm pretty sure that they like turned out to be illegal. Like,
Yeah,
by
like-
the FDA, it was like, "What are you feeding children?"
It's like 100 grams of sugar.
Yeah, so those were short-lived, but I remember that was my favorite.
Breakfast cereal. I'm really like the boring stuff. Honey Nut Cheerios are really good.
That is the most boring thing ever.
Or Cookie Crisp. Remember that?
Yeah, those
That's
were
pretty
okay.
good.
Those are okay.
Lucky
Reese's
Charms.
peanut butter puffs,
Those are good.
Crunch Berries.
Okay, what about movie? Oh, we already said movie. I'm losing my mind.
All right, last question. So Close to Nothing says, suggestions on saving up for a nicer guitar. I've had an Epiphone and I would like something newer. So he's asking, how do I save up for a guitar? I think. Is that how you interpret that?
Yep.
Or should I? He wants something newer. So it seems like your savings are so close to nothing. Since that
is rude.
It's his name. It's his name. So close to nothing.
Oh. Still, that's a mean joke.
Well, he's asking how to save up. So here's how you save up. Every day, put away a certain amount of money, whether it's, just whatever you can put
Yeah,
away.
Or every paycheck put away a some
Yeah.
amount.
Every paycheck you make. And if you don't work, then go door to door and knock on someone's door and be like, hey, I'm trying to make money to save up for a new guitar. I know this is weird, but do you need any like stuff done around your house?
That is your advice.
Well, I don't know if he's a kid. If a kid
Okay,
came up
if
to
this
my
is a
door, I'd be like,
kid-
yeah, can you go mow my lawn? I'll give you $30.
Yeah, that's true. Or you could make like an online flyer and put it up on your Facebook.
No, don't do that because people hate seeing like, hey, I really want this online guitar. Oh, you're saying to advertise business.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were saying like a GoFundMe.
No.
Okay.
No, to
Yeah,
advertise
that's a
your
good idea.
business online.
But still, I think there's something to be said for face-to-face interaction when it comes to this
people
stuff.
can't say no when
It's
you're
like
in
Girl
their
Scouts.
face.
If a Girl Scout came to
Yeah.
my door, I'd be like, oh, now
Yeah.
I'm going to end up with Thin Mints,
Exactly.
even if you don't want them.
Or
Or ask your parents or ask whoever your guardian. I'm assuming this is a kid. If it's an adult, then save your money. It's pretty easy. But the doing things, maybe you develop like a little rapport with the old lady dead at the end of the road. You want to like take. When I was younger, I used to take out my old lady neighbor's trash.
old lady neighbors.
She would leave $1 tied in the trash thing. You know, how
Oh, that's
she would leave
cute.
$1 every week, and I made like $50 that summer.
Dare I say,
I was like 10,
sell the Epiphone Les Paul?
Well, you're not going to get.
Well, it's some money.
Well, yeah, I mean that's part of it, but if you want a better guitar, you're going to need like I don't know, $500-$600.
Well, I'm just saying, if you have
That should be part of your plan.
if you have anything to sell it and save that money too.
or go get a job at an ice cream shop. Summer's coming up.
Yeah.
Save up all summer. I bought my baby PRS by working all summer, and I spent every penny I made on it. And it is the greatest greatest investment I ever made. So do that. So close to nothing, and you will be
Wow.
very close to something.
What a full circle. We started on baby and we ended on baby.
And now we're going to give something away.
Woohoo.
Every week I put out a tweet. I give you a secret word that I'm going to tweet, and all you have to do is comment on that tweet.
I can't remember last week's tweet.
Hater.
Hater.
Hater was the word.
Oh, how did you use it?
I put out a tweet that said I tried to be a hater, but I wasn't smart enough. Because, haters are really smart. They know everything.
Right.
I wasn't smart enough. So, got some responses here. I forgot to put it out until, of course, the day of. So, not too many responses, but we got, let's see. I like Nick Ellie. He's got having haters just means you're doing something right. And then he has this GIF of a guy, a hockey player, skating that looks really funny.
I'm not on Twitter, but I'll trust you on that one.
Let's see.
Here, I'll
Not
go
better
your
to
Twitter.
get. Oh well, it's better not to be a hater and give calm, organized criticism instead. Says suicidal grind.
Okay, wait. Here, I'm with you.
You were drinking the Haterade, then you switched to Gatorade. Good one. Could never wrap my head around statistics. But I am smart to enter the giveaway just by typing this. All right. Nick Li wins. Having haters just means you're doing something right, and then a funny GIF. You win, Nick. Guess what you win? This is a Polytune clip-on tuner from TC Electronic.
Cool.
This is really neat. I use this all the time.
Congratulations.
And now it's yours. So check
All
your
right.
DMs. I'm going to send you that thing. And next podcast is going to be a special podcast where I'll be interviewing. Not really interviewing. I don't do interviews. I just talk. And
Having a combo.
I'm having a convo with a very special person.
Who is it?
I'm not going to say. I just know you
I don't
guys
even know.
will absolutely love what's
Is it me?
in store. It's not you. It's not you.
Oh.
I don't know how to make you feel better about that. But,
Don't miss me too much, guys.
Yeah, but
Oh.
Bethany will be back.
Speaking of haters, though,
Oh yeah. Oh,
today on my channel,
Mm-hmm.
Bethany Larson, check me out.
Whoa, girl, yeah.
We didn't travel anywhere this week, so I couldn't really do a vlog. So we're just reading some hater comments, some
Yeah.
mean comments
On your channel, so-
go check that out
Yeah,
if you
that-
want to
that's
hear
hilarious.
some funny haters.
Funny haters. Are there anything other than funny haters? I don't know. We're not smart enough.
Sometimes it was so interesting making that video because at first you're like, ha, this is so funny. And then by the 50th hater comment, you're like, oh, I kind of felt
But
bad
throughout
about
the whole
myself.
thing, it's like you have to sift through 90% of positive.
No, it was like 99%
Yeah.
positive. It was so hard to find.
You
them.
guys are the best.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that does it for this month's Q&A time.
Hope we answered aid your cues. I mean,
Hope we aid your Qs, and we're going to aid you some more Qs down the road. Until then, keep shredding.